It's just still stay starting. There it is. Y'all pull up.
Oh, pull up. Oh, pull up.
You might have to get
the red chair?
Yeah, you might.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you might have to get the red one. Try to get the red one and see. Or a bench. Cause if you sit back,
I sit back,
it's gonna pinch your shirt. Yeah.
Hello.
Come on up. Y'all pull up. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody that's pulling up, coming to hang out with JoJo and the Rugrats?
JoJo.
Everybody coming to hang out with JoJo and the Rugrats.
Oh, we didn't even check. We have the different questions. I mean, the same questions. I didn't even
y'all
check.
ain't even check to see it. Y'all supposed to make sure y'all ain't asking the same questions. What's happening, everybody? Let me let somebody throw one in the chat if y'all can hear me. My sweetie at work. My sweetie at work today, so I ain't got nobody checking all of that stuff for me. I ain't got nobody checking the sound and all that. Y'all come on in. Hey, I peeped the Corey Kenshin. Oh, that's Quanny. What's up, Quanny? Quanny said he peeped the Corey Kenshin. He said that's fire, Chris.
Oh, yeah. He got a lot of shirts.
Yeah, Chris be on the Corey Kenshin. Would be on the Corey Kenshin too.
Mm-hmm.
Mama in here. So now we go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. Check this out.
Morning.
What we gonna do? Yeah, it's a delay. It's like a 15-second delay on what's name.
Good morning. It's 3 o'clock.
What we doing is we gonna do something. Me and the boys. Looking all. Oh, that wide angle lens got me looking chubby.
We're showing knees.
Everything. We showing everything. So we gonna let's see if I get Chris in there a little bit better. There you go. That's a little bit better right there. All right, we trying to work with it. We ain't used to having 3 people on camera at the same time. So what we doing today, right? Make sure I can see my chat. What we doing today is y'all share this out, share it. Oh, my sweetie done joined in. Y'all share this out. Hit the little airplane at the bottom and share this out with your friend. We want to get them numbers up on this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we get the numbers up when we just talk about regular investing stuff for ourselves, but we're going to be talking about stuff for the kids, called the kids the futures, you feel me? The kids are the future. I believe the children are future. The kids are the future. So we gonna first of all, I know I said I ain't got no slides, but y'all know I can't do it. I can't I had to put together just a couple of slides. The disclaimer, would have said a disclaimer. And for everybody who don't know, this young man right here, that's Timothy Jr., the one I call Woody. George. He say George. And then this young man over here, this is Christopher, the one I call Christopher. So we gonna what they gonna do? They gonna share one thing that they already know. I don't know what that's gonna be. They gonna ask some questions. I don't know what the questions are. So I might be getting set up here, put on the hot seat. As Mark like to say, they got me on the hot seat.
You gotta spin the question back on.
But I'm gonna go through a couple slides real quick, and it's just this is just stuff that my wife and I have done or gonna do with our kids. It's just stuff. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying like no hard and fast rules. It ain't in no particular order. It's just stuff that we have done or stuff we gonna do with our kids. And I just put together a list, to give people ideas if they ain't got no ideas. And if you got your kids with you, go ahead and have them put their questions in the chat. Don't put it in the question box because I can't see the question box on this third party thing. So just put the questions in the chat. If you got your kids with you, I was asking everybody to bring your kids. I like bring your kids with it because it's all about the kids today. So have them ask questions and type it in the chat, or if they too small to type it in, ask the question to you and then you type it in the chat form, right? So let's y'all know what it is. First up, at the bat, disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. You can say it with me at this point in time. I am not a financial advisor.
Not a fiduciary.
I am not a fiduciary. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. Do your own research. You feel me? Investing involves considerable risk, and you should always consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. You feel me? And then I'm going to go ahead and shout out my family real quick. Y'all know what it is, man. My little sister, the first one up the bat. Stock Queenie, a.k.a. Kiki Williams. Stocks to Freedoms, baby. Let me get ass 2F in the chat. Shout out Stock Baby. Stock Baby is the Stock Baby on Instagram. An amazing mentor. P-Dub Consulting. P-Dub, an amazing mentor. He's from Stocks to Freedom. This is not sponsored by Stocks to Freedom. The world famous Bond Bullies. Shout out my brother Jason Sweden. Jay the Trader on Instagram. Check him out if you want to learn how to do futures. Speaking of futures, P-Dub is amazing with futures. He's in Stocks to Freedom. You get in Stocks to Freedom, you got everything in one-stop shop. Stocks, options, and futures. Where we at? Oh, First Gen Web, the runners. Shout out to cousin Stock Zay, the runners. Stock Zay on Instagram. Learn with Lex. Learn with Lex did an amazing live the other night. Y'all need to get with Learn with Lex. She's amazing with the fundamentals. Big Draco, Finance on Fleek. Finance on Fleek on Instagram. $1 Million Money Makers on Instagram. Prolific Prophecy 218 on Instagram. Y'all follow Draco. Uncle Charles, this is an amazing financial guy. I ain't gonna put him out there as a financial advisor. Consultant. He's an amazing consultant. Y'all need to schedule a one-on-one with Uncle Charles. Wall Street Consortium on Instagram. Uncle Charles done made it. They making fake pages about Uncle Charles. So if it don't look like what it looked like on my slide, Wall Street Consortium with one word, no underscores, no periods, no dashes, no spaces, no nothing. It ain't him. This is his page. He done made it. They making fake pages about Uncle Charles now. Wall Street Trapper. Don't know this young man personally, but I relate to him, and he giving out some amazing game when it comes to fundamental investing long term in companies. Long term is the key. Uncle Charles too. That's the most amazing long term investor I've ever met in my life. What we gonna get into? From the beginning. Look at the daddy with the baby over there. From the beginning, we need to start teaching our kids about money, man. We need to start teaching our kids about money from the beginning. Look at the baby. Y'all look at the baby. Look at the baby. Right? So, what you want to do?
Look at the baby.
What you want to do from the beginning? You want to be an example, right? You want to be an example from the beginning. I try to be an example. My wife try to be an example. Like I say, this list ain't in no particular order. This is just stuff that we've done with our kids and we plan on doing with our kids throughout, right? Be an example, right? Set a good example for your kids because they will follow in your steps when they get older. If you teach them bad habits about money, they gonna have bad habits about money. You try to set good example about money, 9 times out of 10 they'll be good with money. So be an example. That's the first thing on me and my sweetie list, right? Teach them to earn money. What you mean by this? How y'all earn money?
Allowance.
And what y'all got to do for y'all allowance?
Work. Labor.
What you got to do for your allowance?
Okay.
What they call? You ain't got to give detail. Chores. There you go. There you go. You got it. This detail, man, and this funny, man. Y'all will see that throughout the thing. Got the shirt? Got the shirt? Yeah, girl. You might want to lay something. Ain't nothing to lay on it. No, we got nothing to lay on it. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna grab that.
Grab what? What? Oh, the pillow thing?
The pillow thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
We got a broke chair over here, and they be pinching your shirt, so we got to
I remember
scoot up
I
a little
got
bit.
a huge hole
There you
in
go.
the back of my tank.
It be pinching your shirt, and it'll rip your shirt.
Yeah.
So all right, where we at? Don't just give them the money. Like have them learn the value of earning your money. You know what I'm saying? We give them an allowance based off doing their chores. If they don't do their chores, it's a deduction. And piggy banks, right? Like when they small, we started them out with like piggy banks, and what we did, we like talked through them with it. Like we showed them like, hey, you put this much in, you put this much in, and then we celebrated the fact that they piggy bank money was growing. You know what I'm saying? We celebrated that. When they was young, we celebrated that their money was growing.
I have a lot of coins.
And then we also used to take I think I got something in there. If I don't, I'll back up to this one right here. All right. Let them use their own money at the store. Like actually let them get their money out their piggy bank and then go to the store and do the transaction with people. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them about it, you know what I'm saying? It costs money to get stuff. You got to take this amount of money out your piggy bank and you got to go to the store and you got to pay for it with this much. Just let them actually do it at the store.
Yeah,
do the transaction with the cashier.
Yeah, do like a dollar more or exact change.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And he said do $1 more exact change if you ain't hear him. Teach them about giving and serving, right? Let them put their own money in the plate at church, and you know what I'm saying, teach them about doing like volunteer work, because it's not all about just like giving like monetarily. It's about giving your time. Teach them about like volunteer work, helping out. You know what I'm saying? My boys, when we get to what y'all supposed to do when we get to church and y'all see Granny.
Oh. Get her stuff.
Get
Move it to the truck, car.
Get her stuff like what?
Get her stuff like her purse, her keys, her Bible,
yes,
her papers.
And when church over, what y'all supposed to do?
Go home.
No. With your granny. See? Funny man. With your granny. What you supposed to do?
I give her a hug.
You know, I'm saying like as far as like helping her.
Oh.
Like you said, like the purse.
Yeah, get her stuff and take it to the car. There you go. All right. I said when we get to church, and then I said when we get from church. Yeah. All right, and then like but let them put their own money in the collection plate, like out of their allowance, right?
Yeah.
And then when y'all ain't got to put your business out there about how much money y'all get, but when y'all get y'all allowance, the first 10% is for what?
The first 10% is
yeah.
for, let me think.
Yeah. Like think about how much you get, and then think about
put it back into your not pockets.
No.
The account.
That's 30%.
That's 30%.
Yeah, that's 30% church.
Yes,
Okay.
10%. First 10% go to church. Then 30% go to investment and savings, and then the rest is for the pockets. There you go.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. I was like,
yeah, there you go. You get so used to doing it, you forget what it was, right? And then and then you want to teach them, right? You want to teach them to save or invest for the bigger wants. Right? Don't allow them just to randomly spend large amounts of money. Like if they want to get like, if they know they want to get like the Madden that's coming out next year, start saving for the Madden now or investing for the Madden now. When we go to GameStop, who buy the games when we get to GameStop now?
Me. Or Timothy.
Yeah, they buy their own games when they get to GameStop now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't buy the games at GameStop no more. I used to buy them, but now I don't buy them no more. Like, all the time I buy games at GameStop now is if, you know, I want to surprise them or if they did something good, and I'd be like, oh, you know, if I just get excited one day and just feel like spending money. You know what I'm saying? Teach them.
They'll try to keep up with the Joneses.
Oh yeah, teach them contentment. That's what I'm like, man, what did I write? Teach them contentment, meaning don't try to keep up with the Jones. It's like, don't be wasteful with money, because you see, like we got a homeboy who son got a BMW, his daughter got a car, he got a few cars, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
I know what you mean.
yeah, just because they got all these cars and vehicles, don't be, you know what I'm saying, thinking like, oh, I got to get me a BMW. You know what I'm saying? Teach them to be content with what they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to, I ain't got to go out and get the best and this because somebody else doing it. Live within your budget, right? We try to teach them that. We try to teach, right? Help them set up a budget. We haven't done yet, but we gonna be moving into helping them set up a budget, because we was talking to them today. I talked to Calandra about it yesterday. I talked to them about it today, about we gonna be setting up them bank accounts. They already got savings account, but we gonna be setting up them debit accounts, right? Mm-hmm. But teach them a budget. Teach them the importance to have a plan for their money. You know what I'm saying? Have a plan. Don't just randomly spend money. Have a plan for your money. It's like I'm drawing up our family business plan now. Like what need to happen with the money when daddy when God called daddy home to glory. This what need to happen with the money so y'all don't go broke. I'm drawing all that up now. And because you got to have a plan for your money. Give them their own bank account. We started with savings account. What we used to do when they was little, it was so funny with Chris. What we used to do when they was little, we used to like once they got so much money in their piggy bank, we used to like go to Cornstar. And if y'all don't know what Cornstar like the machine at Walmart, and we used to we pour the coins in there, and then we'll get the bills back. And when we got the bills, we go to the ATM and deposit it into their savings account. And Chris, the first time we did it, Chris was like, "You're putting my money in that machine."
I remember this actually.
Chris said, "You putting my money in that machine?" He was so heartbroken.
You traitor.
Yeah, so they've been had savings accounts since they was kids, but I mean babies. But we gonna set them up. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Set them up debit accounts. And then they're gonna have their own debit cards, and they're gonna, instead of me giving them their allowance in their hand, I'm just gonna put it in their account, and they're gonna have to. The only money I'm gonna put in their hand is the stuff they put in church, but the rest of it I'm gonna put it in their account, and they got to use their ledger and all of that. So this is another one that we're about to start. We haven't done yet, and then teach them about credit cards. Let them know that debt is not bad, but the abuse or misuse of debt is bad. And I don't know if y'all remember. Do y'all remember?
I actually just thought of a question off of that.
Do y'all remember how I said I use my credit cards? Which one of y'all do? One of y'all remember what I said I do with my credit? How I use my credit cards?
I don't.
You don't remember? Do you remember what I said? How I use my credit cards?
No. Wait. What do you pay it back?
How? Yeah, but what? So what do I do with it?
Hold up.
I use my credit card to do
what?
No,
you use your credit card, right? Then you pay the money. You use your credit card. Then you pay the money back so you get that deposit. No, that money. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. So I get that. I get 1.5% back on every purchase that I make. So I use my credit card to make money now. It's like I buy something, and I told them about it. I be teaching them as I'm doing. I don't say, "Hey, you're in class now." That's how I teach my kids. I just, as I do it, they just see me doing it. I show them with by example. I lead by example. So what I do,
I know how to fix a brake light now.
He said he know how to fix a brake light now. I don't have any balance on my credit card, but I use my credit card when I want to buy stuff, and then when it hits, I pay it off. And I get 1.5% cash back on all my purchases. So I use my credit card to make money now and then, a lot of people be like, debt bad. Debt is not bad, in my opinion. I think the misuse and abuse of debt is bad. So debt is a good thing. You can use debt to your advantage. I think that's it. So we're going yep, that is it. So we're going to switch over to camera only. And we gonna let me see if anybody kids got any questions yet. Nope, I don't see any kids. If your kids got any questions, or if you got any questions, just put something in the chat. All right, so we're gonna start with Chris, the youngest first. We're gonna let you. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna tell one thing that they already know about finances, stock market, investing, whatever, and then they're gonna ask a series of questions. So we're gonna start with your one thing you already know.
Okay, so I already know that with the stocks that you gotta
speak up.
With the stocks that you gotta buy the stock when it's low, so that it can slowly, gradually get higher. So it can gradually get higher, and you can make more money off of it.
Speak up.
So you can make money off of that. So it gets buy it low, sell it high.
There you go. That's what's
okay.
up.
Okay.
That's it? Are you done? I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
You done? Okay. What you know? One thing you know?
One thing I know.
Speak up.
Sorry.
With the beard white.
Should I? Hold up. Oh yeah, you shouldn't dump all your money at one time. You should rather slowly, I guess, put small increments in occasionally. So that's all.
Okay,
That's
that's
all I
what's
got,
up.
right?
Like,
All right.
yeah, don't just dump it all in at one time. You want to scale in.
Like just like
You want to scale.
I
Okay,
feel
then that's what's up. That's he gave you something from a strategy point, and Chris gave you something from an entry point. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay, so Chris started off. Chris started off with I'm checked last week. I'm sorry, last week the mic was like super loud, so I'm trying to turn it down so it ain't super loud again this
This
week.
your levels right here.
I know, but it's like it was like real crackly. When like last week it was real distorted because it was turned up so loud over here. It was peaking and I didn't know it. But it wasn't peaking on the monitor. It was peaking coming in. So you know what I'm saying. So we gonna let Timothy ask a question first, and they got 3 separate questions, 3 individual questions. So it's 6 questions in all. I don't know what the questions are, but we about to see if I can help them out any kind of way.
I actually got more because I just thought of one off top.
That's okay. We can go through that too. Yeah, we can go through that too.
So the one I just wrote down: should you reinvest like your new money or keep it to pay your debts? Because that's what you said, the debts earlier.
And I'm gonna say both. With that right there, I'm gonna say both. And the reason why I say both is because that's a good thing that you said. I'm glad you said that because the main thing you want to do is when you get money, the first thing you want to do is invest that money. And then off of the money you make off the investments, then you want to pay debt. Right? So don't get your money and pay your debt immediately. Get your money, invest your money, the gains, take the gains, pay your debts, and then with a portion of the gains, reinvest. So get the money, invest it, portion of it to pay the debts, portion of it to reinvest. That's how you keep your money growing.
Bars.
What you got, Chris?
All right, so this is a 2-part question, actually.
Okay.
Actually, memorized it. Okay, so first off, I hear you talking about the S&P a lot. Sometimes I tune into these a lot. I turn to these a lot, and I hear you talking about the S&P a lot. I want to know what the S&P is and how does it work.
Okay, so the S&P is the Standard and Poor's. That's what the S&P stand for, and it's the market. It's roughly 500 of the 500 U.S. companies in a basket, and they trade them on Wall Street, and you can buy shares of the S&P 500 to take part of those 500 companies without going out and putting your money in each of the 500 companies. It's like an ETF, right? The S&P is the market, and they got an ETF called the SPY where you can buy shares of it to partake in those 500 companies. And you said, what is it and
how does it work?
How does it work? Again, so it's a basket of the 500 let's say the top 500 companies in the United States, and they put, because they got a stringent process to be able to be a part of the S&P 500, and it's market cap weighted. And so you so the bigger market cap companies like Apple has a big market cap. It's like $2 trillion. Microsoft is like $2 trillion. So Microsoft and Apple is at the top. So because it's market cap weighted, right? And what that means, like the bigger, like the more your shares cost times, like how much your shares cost times how many shares outstanding, that gives you your market cap. Right, so $2 times 1 million would be $2 million market cap. You understand? So, it's all of those companies, and you're buying into those companies by buying one share of the SPY. You're taking part in all of those 500 companies, and another thing about the S&P is with like the hedge funds. In order for like investors and hedge fund managers and stuff to keep their job, they have to outperform the S&P 500. That's like the benchmark that investors use to say, hey, I'm doing good this year. I'm outperforming the S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep it simple with my options investing by buying options in the S&P 500 because the S&P 500 is the market. Instead of trying to tie my money to this company or that company or that company, I just tie my money to the whole market and let the market take me up. You may can get it faster with individual companies, but the market is steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie.
Yes.
Pasta Freddy.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did.
Steady Eddie.
That was
Pasta
yeah,
Freddy.
I answered both parts.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We got any questions in here?
Right there. Good amount to start with the
What's a
kids.
good amount to start with the kids? Okay, so that's a question from
Okay.
Coach.
Is that
K5 Customs. Yeah. If y'all know anybody that wants some like some anything doing with painting, K5 Customs. It's at K5 Customs with a Z. It's KUSTOMZ. At K5 Customs. Hey, amazing painter. I'm talking about helmets. I done seen him paint somebody grass. He painted somebody grass to look like a football field. He painted mailboxes with your favorite team on it. Get at K5 Customs. Football helmets for your teams. They got like barbecue. They be doing barbecue stuff. They do everything, man. Get at K5 Customs. But a good amount to start with for your kids. It's probably going through them. A good amount to start with your kids. Yeah, cause it be looking like his butt friend. Whatever. Start with whatever. I with them. I started with we put $50 in their account and they put $3 in their account every time every pay period. Right. So every time they get paid for doing their allowance, they put in an amount. Every time we get paid, we put in an amount. So we put in. So you can start with $25. You can start with $50. You can start with whatever you got. And I use Vanguard for them. So what I say do is open up a Vanguard account. Open up a Vanguard account for your kids if you want to do Vanguard and just start putting money in there because it sits into a money market account. And then when they get enough money to buy one share, because I started them with VTI. Y'all remember when we
I'm pretty sure it was like the day before our birthday.
It was on your birthday.
Yeah, on your birthday.
Yeah, on our birthday, I let them buy their first shares of VTI. They bought 6 shares, right? Yeah, 6 shares. They bought 6 shares of VTI. And then once they, just keep putting money in there every pay period. And when you get enough money to buy a full share, buy a share. You know what I'm saying? And then once we got enough money in their account to move over to the Admiral shares, I put them on the Admiral shares. And then now, like, because you can set it up to automatically go into their account. But then when you get up and be able to get into like the Admiral shares, you can set it up for auto invest. I don't think you can auto invest with the VTI because you got to actually buy the shares. But with the Admiral account of the VTI, the Admiral shares, it lets you auto invest. So when the money goes in automatically, it automatically invests. So whatever you got is a good amount for the kids. There's no set amount. A lot of people be like, "What's a good amount to start with?" There's no set amount in my opinion.
This question though, I don't know. Maybe I'll overthink. Is it hard to not want to have what you? Is it hard?
Oh, it said, is it not want to have what your peers have, or is it easy because you know about money? They asking like, do you get like peer pressure, or do you get like envious of what they got? Is it when you see somebody with like nice stuff? Is it hard for you to not want to have that, or is it easy for you because it's like you know about money and you know like, okay, if I really want that, I could just save to get it.
Now, I would say it. I don't know how to just say this. It's not out of jealousy or envy, rather than like, oh, that'd be cool to have. I'll save to that one day, or I'll work to get to that eventually. But I don't know. I don't know how to say.
No, that's good.
Is it hard to not? Is it hard?
Yeah. And so you're not. So it's not hard for you. It's like you see it and be like, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna save to get that. So it's easy for you. It's because everybody sees stuff that they want.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's pretty. So yeah, it's not hard for you. Yeah. What about you, Chris?
Because that.
Well, because if I see something that someone if I see something that someone has that I find cool or nice, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I'll save up to this, and if I decide that I won't get this, then I still have money. And if I do get this, then I can't. Wait, hold up. Let me rephrase that. I can save up for it if I want it. But and then man, this is real hard to explain. It's like if I see something that someone has that I find really cool or nice, I see that and I was like, oh, that is really cool. I might get that, but I don't have enough. If I don't have enough money for that.
If you ain't got enough money, you'll save for
I'll
it.
save for it, but I will save extra. Extra to pay like for bills and taxes, and also I can also save up for that thing also, but I will also save more to put in savings.
Yeah.
So
we get it.
Weird.
So it's not hard for you. It's not hard for you, but it's like you got. See, I told you like the detail. He got to get full detail. You feel me? So yeah. So it ain't hard. They say it ain't hard because they know about money. So they know about. They in the mindset of if I want to get it, I'm just gonna save for it. I don't get jelly. You can try to flex on me, but I don't see you. Like Water say, I got so much soft. Got the FDA inspecting my threads. What's the youngest age to start? Get your next question ready. What's the youngest age to start? We started them when they were babies. We started saving for them when they was babies.
1 second old. That is the perfect age.
when they came in this world, they had their savings account. They had life insurance account. They got life insurance accounts that transfer over to them when they become 21. They got savings accounts when they was babies, and then once we started their brokerage accounts, we started their brokerage accounts when you were 10. Were you 10?
I think I was 10.
Were you 10?
I'm pretty sure I was 10.
Yeah, he turned on his 10th birthday. We started their brokerage accounts, and those brokerage accounts turn over to them. It is UTMA accounts. It's either UTMA or UGMA. I can't remember. I think it's UGMA, and it transfer over to them when they get 21.
Thank you, cause I've been trying for my grade.
All right,
what's
and
account?
Admiral shares is just like in Vanguard they have like the regular shares like VTI, VOO, like they regular ETFs, and then they got something what they call Admiral shares, which is like it's the same investments, but it's the allocations are different. And with the Admiral shares, you can set up automatic investing. So you're investing into the same companies, but the allocations are a little bit different. So, and they try to tweak out a little bit better performance in them. Oh. All right. What's your next question, Chris? Who went last time?
Timothy. Oh. I just went. Right.
You just went? Okay. What's your next question?
I'll do this one. How to make sure your strategy match your goals, or align with your goals.
How to make sure your strategy align with your goals as far as investing?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. How to make sure your strategy align with your goals. So, if you have long-term goals, you want to have a long-term strategy, meaning you want to be investing or trading for a longer amount of time. You want to be, it's like you want to have like a thesis that plays out over time. If it's a long-term goal, if it's a short-term goal, you want to make sure the strategy is a short-term goal. Like Mark from the Come Up series, he always say, don't have short-term strategy on long-term goals or something like that. So you want to make sure if you're planning an investment, if it's something for a long-term goal, right? Don't go in looking at a weekly option or making decisions about your portfolio based off of 2 days. If it's your long-term portfolio, 2 days ain't gonna hurt it. You know what I'm saying? It's like make decisions based off of the goal that you have set. Did I confuse you or do you understand?
I got it.
All right. What's your next question, Chris?
Next question.
I need the option shirt. Yeah, this. Oh yeah, this the merch. I ain't finished setting up my what you call it?
Website?
Shopify. Is it Shopify? Yeah, website. I gotta set up. I gotta finish setting up my store, man. These are shirts. I don't be selling them. I got options. I buy them, I sell them. What's your next question?
You got hoodies?
Oh.
I'm gonna do hoodies, t-shirts, female shirts, male shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies.
You got like a bag, like a little bag. You put
anything that you want to put it on.
Yeah.
All right, so Next question. When you put the actual money into the market in a certain type of market, let's say Apple, once you put the money in, how will someone else's stock affect your actual stock that you bought?
Will someone else, when like, just say you buy shares of Apple, okay? Help me understand the question. You buy shares of Apple, okay, and
then someone else buys it. Will that affect my share?
The answer is actually yes.
Probably.
And the way it affects it is the more people buy it, the more the cost goes up. So when you buy Apple, it's better when more people buy it because that's gonna help it. They call that supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? So the more people buy, the higher the price go. Yes. You see what I'm saying? So then when it get to the point, like when it's like in small supply and the demand is high, the price start going up, right? And then when the demand drop, then people start selling it and the price start coming down. So it's good when other people, that's a good question. When other people buy the same stock as you, it helps the price go up. Okay. Answer your question?
Yes, that was an amazing.
Is this helping y'all? If this helping y'all, put a 1 in the chat. What's the next question, Woody?
How many we did?
This is gonna be.
This is number 3. This is number 3.
All right, so I got like 3 more on this list.
That's fine.
Wait, no,
that's fine.
1.
It don't matter. We can ask them. Go ahead. I just said at least 3.
So you had just said this. You said something about a portfolio. What's an investment portfolio and where to start it?
Okay, an investment portfolio is what y'all got with Vanguard. So an investment portfolio is when you open up a brokerage account, right? And then you just start. It's a collection of your investments, right? So like if you buy Apple, right? You buy JP Morgan, and then you buy Exxon. Your portfolio consists of a tech stock, a financial stock, and an energy stock. So you got money invested in tech, finance, and energy. So your portfolio, it has 3 different components to it, and so it because you think about it as a pie. So every time you put money into a different sector or a different stock, you slicing another piece out of the pie, and your portfolio as a whole yields a certain result. And the way you manage your portfolio is you go in and look and say, okay, who's LeBron James? Who's playing the best, right? And then you allocate more money toward LeBron James, and then you say, okay, LeBron James is taking a break right now. He's not really performing right now. Who's starting to perform now? And you might switch over to who's a basketball player? Kawhi Leonard? Yeah. You might switch over to Kawhi because Kawhi is performing right now, right? And then be like, okay, LeBron and Kawhi not performing. And then you may start putting money toward what's the skinny dude with the nappy hair? Steph Curry. No, not Curry. The dark skinned dude with the nap.
You said light skin.
I said the one dude with the nappy hair. He is like his hair always be looking real nappy.
James Harden?
No, not Harden.
Oh,
Harden
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, that was my first thought.
You might start putting money into Durant right now because these two taking a break. So with portfolio management, you kind of reallocate. You know what I'm saying? How much money you put into the components based off how they perform, and you don't stop putting money in there in the other ones. You just like kind of put more money into the ones that's performing at that time. So your portfolio is just a collection of all your assets. Mm-hmm. That was a long way to say that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Question.
I got one more after this. That's it.
Wait, hold on. Oh, performance. I know that the stock market is based on performance. So if Apple, they just shut down for some time and you have stocks in there, then it's just gonna completely fail. But wait, let me rephrase this. So
the thinker. The thinker. He's a thinker. All right, so it's based off performance.
It's based off performance.
Well, look at your question. Just
Based
read
off
it.
performance.
Just read it.
I just like put down like, okay, so the stock market is based on performance. So performance wise, so if one employee gets sick and then it eventually spreads to the whole company and that company shuts down and then it has to like stop for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day it like comes back because like they eventually like
Yeah, they get
rehire
better. Okay.
people or they get better.
Mm-hmm.
Will this heighten this market or will it gradually start to like pick up? I know it's a weird question.
Okay. All right.
but,
So
like,
it's based off performance, and you say, okay, what happens with company X if something catastrophic happens and they start going down?
Mhm.
They start going down, and you got money invested in there. Okay, that's a good question. All right, if that aligns, if that company still aligns with your thesis, meaning I think my thesis is over 10 years, this company is going to go from here to here because they have these patents, they have this technology, you done did all your fundamental research on them, they got this much cash in their war chest. I know, you know what I'm saying, they can take a hit and not make another sale for 6 months based off of the cash they got on hand. They got good debt on the books. They not losing money. They're not bleeding money. So I think this is just a rough patch they're going through, and they're going to bounce back. You would still continue to put money in there, and what that is, that's just letting you get it on sale. Right now, if it starts to fall too far and now the thesis is broken, then you would want to pull your money out of that, cut your losses if you got any losses, save whatever profits you got if you got profits, and then move your money to something else because it don't align with your thesis no more. The thesis is broken and the company can't recover from whatever happened. Mm-hmm. Did I explain it to you?
Yes, you really did. That was actually very helpful.
Okay.
Oh, very, very helpful.
Okay. You say you got this your last one? You say?
Yes.
That's your last one?
Yeah, that was my last one.
That was his last one. I thought you said you had a few of them on there.
I did. I asked the
okay.
I asked the portfolio one, the debt one, the
all right
strategy. This is the last one. How long does it take? About how long it take to set up an account? Like this.
A broker's account?
Yeah. How long it take?
It just takes depending on how fast you type, it might take you about 10-15 minutes. It takes you about 10-15 minutes to set it up, but to get everything approved, it typically takes anywhere from 1 to 3 business days, depending on who it is.
Okay.
But like to actually set it up, it just depends on how fast you type. It might take you 10-15 minutes, and then for all the approval to go through,
a few days.
Yeah,
all right. Days. Well, that's it.
Does dead on books mean losing money? I don't know what dead on books mean. Somebody said, "Does dead on books mean losing money?" I've never heard the term "dead on books." The boy said that was all they questioned. How did I do with y'all questions?
Very well. Hold on, I'm actually looking.
Chris said he looking up dead on books.
K started a pill right here.
So they said I helped them out with their questions. What y'all think? If I did good on their questions, put a 1 in the chat. If I did terrible, just don't say nothing cause I'm sensitive.
Okay, it literally pulled up a book called Dead on Books. Yep. Yeah.
Any questions? Anybody got any questions? The chat kind of quiet. Got any questions?
I guess you did better. No,
from my point of view.
Do you teach options? I don't teach anything. I just share my experience. I am an options trader. I'm just a dude that learned how to do something that helped my family out. And
Uncle standing here. I didn't even realize.
That's probably auntie. I'm just a dude who learned the skill through a bunch of helpful people. And I just share what I've learned on my journey out here on Al Gore's internet for free. If you find something valuable out of it and you want to put it into effect, hey, by all means. But I don't teach anything. Do I talk about options? Yeah, I talk about options all the time.
Yes.
Because I trade them. See, I got options. I buy them, I sell them. That's what the merch say.
You have a blue color? that you planned on doing?
Yeah, they got all colors.
Okay.
They got blue. I'm gonna order. I'm do another order with everybody. These was just the test runs to see if I like them. How did you get started in stocks? I got started in stocks.
Like,
Well, actually, my
2020.
first adventure into stocks was a few years back. I got on some guy. He had like a penny stock call list.
All right, so
This was like years ago. I think Timothy might have been like a baby, and I started and I messed around with like one or two penny stocks, and then I ain't do nothing after that. And then in 2020, March 30th, 2020, I bought Marriott, I bought Win, I bought Tesla, and I bought Discover Financial. I bought those 4 stocks on March 30th, 2020. And then
it should be.
in like July, I learned about options because I asked Dustin about options, my financial advisor. I asked him about options. He put me onto some people that I really didn't do I
No. Wait, I'm gonna ask you a question in a minute.
Well, yeah, that's how I got started. Go ahead. What is that?
All right, so how I get my kids how I get my kids interested in the stock market. All right, listen. All they want to play is games and watch TikToks. They like games, right? Do they like money? Obviously they like games. So that means they gotta like money to get more games.
Okay, so just tell them you make money.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
No, just tell them you make money.
Hey, money, right? if the money like aspect don't work, like, oh, you can get money from this generational wealth. You feel me? You get more games, more TikTok, more. You could buy TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. That's good.
Right. Then if none of that work, you gotta force them. You gotta force them.
Jesse said, he said, how do I convince my parents to make me a broker account? Just go to them and say, hey,
I want some money.
I wanna start investing my money. Will you please set me up a brokerage account? And what I want to do, I want to start and go to them. Don't say, do it for me. Say, can you please set me up a brokerage account? I'm going to take my allowance and put a certain percentage in my brokerage account every time I get my allowance for doing my chores.
It's all about presence.
That way, you're telling them, I want to invest my money. I don't want you to do it for me. I want to do it. And so that'll be a good way to try to convince them.
And use big words, make it sound fancy.
Yeah, use big words too. Parents like big words.
Oh, he's smart. He know he talking about.
Hippopotamus.
She said thank you. She said thank you, Woody, for the one you answered the question. Any other questions? Do we got any other questions besides brute force? That's
yeah. Wait, what did it say? Yeah, force the kids.
Yeah, that is. They tell us.
Will this be on? Oh, yeah, it should be on replay.
Yeah, we gonna save it. This gonna be saved.
Yeah.
Do you teach options? Does dead books mean rules of money? We don't know. We try to figure it out.
They taught the kids.
Definitely learning. Much improved, gentlemen. Definitely learning. Thank you. 11111111111. Please set it up.
I need it. Okay.
Now
talk about the shirts.
I need the red shirts. Okay, what's Admiral?
Yeah, I talked about that.
Flames, Heart.
We got all of those for the kids.
I love VTI.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, we got those. All right, so back up here. Anything came in?
Okay, I'm fine with that. Smile.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Oh, which company or companies do you trade options on? If you mind sharing, besides the SPY. Besides the SPY. The only other thing I really trade options on is XLK and Apple. That's the only thing. Like XLK is for leaps, and Apple's is for more short-term swings.
No, not at all.
And the SPY.
No, mommy, I do
not.
The
SPY is my bread and butter. That like I like here. Here lately, I'll say in the last few months, I've been exclusively trading SPY. I haven't even been trading options on Apple in the last few months. But XLK and Apple and Spy. Those are the only three you pretty much gonna see me doing. And every now and then I'll do like a 2 year on XLF, and I might do a 6 month on XLE every blue moon. What your mama said?
Is that how you finesse her? Use a big word.
Yeah, that's how you finesse us using them big words.
That's it. Damn it, me.
Okay.
Hippopotamusstraussicophobia.
All right, y'all. I think that's it. I don't think we got no more questions. I think that's it. Y'all, we gonna wrap it up. Y'all want to wrap it up?
Yes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, share it to your friends and family. When are the kids going to start trading? I mean, you know.
Well, we already are technically.
Yeah, technically they already trading.
But I plan on going back to like I think it was this summer maybe. Sometime I plan on going back to watch like old videos and try to figure it out, not for myself, but for myself, so I can learn it. But when will I start? Don't know, not sure.
18.
Sometime soon in the near future. I saw XLK is a lot cheaper than others EFTs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, XLK got a nice price, and in the option premium. If you talk about option premium is directly tied to the price of the ETF or the stock. So the higher the ETF or stock is, the higher the premium's gonna be. And XLK is a nice steady eddy, and the premiums are real nice on XLK.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and share to all your friends. Yeah.
Also, a small percentage of my viewers are subscribing.
I appreciate that, Bill Bixby. I appreciate that. I just try to be an example and leave the rest up to God.
Using brute force to get my kids to trade, not clickbait.
All right, who gonna sign out?
Que tenga un buen día.
That means good morning.
Okay.
What?
Italian.
All right. You gonna sign out order?
Oh, y'all stay safe.
Thank y'all. This has been another episode of Tim's Tidbit. This time we did it with my sons, Timothy and Christopher. Thank y'all for joining. Till the next time, I'm gone.